Hello, everyone. Oh my God, what happened here? A plane split in two in the middle of the desert. Now that's how you move a beast. A Marine Corps chopper loaded into a C-17 like it's just luggage. This is military power at work. That roar? It's not just noise, it's presence. 4 props, full thrust, 0 hesitation. This is how giants move. This isn't Top Gun, this is survival. 1 missile hit, 1 burning bird. Gravity takes over from here. No liftoff, just a deadly flip. 1 mistake, total disaster. During a routine flight, a small seaplane suddenly lost altitude and crashed into the lake near the shore. Thankfully, no fatalities were reported. During a landing attempt on a remote airstrip, the aircraft suffered a serious landing gear failure. One of the main wheels detached from the plane and flew toward nearby onlookers. Miraculously, no one was injured in the incident, and the plane was brought to a stop without further damage. A fighter jet conducts a low-altitude maneuver over a residential area, deploying infrared flares to evade potential missile threats. The sudden burst of flares lit up the sky as the aircraft banked sharply between buildings. These countermeasures are commonly used in active combat zones or high-risk airspace. In a chilling moment caught on a car dash cam, a commercial airliner is seen plummeting from the sky at a steep angle. The aircraft appears to be in free fall, descending rapidly with no signs of control. Emergency services later confirmed a crash, with investigations launched into the cause. At cruising speed, the jet vanishes into the clouds, a fleeting moment of silence and motion. In a display of precision and unity, this aerial formation showcases some of the world's most skilled military pilots. Colored smoke trails highlight the symmetry of their movements as they perform a synchronized flyover. These demonstrations require months of training and absolute trust between every pilot in the air. In India, a commercial airliner plummeted out of the sky before crashing to Earth in a violent explosion. The impact caused multiple fatalities and sparked chaos among crowds nearby. Remarkably, only 1 passenger survived. A Su-30 crashed during a low pass. The impact caused severe damage. The aircraft made an emergency landing in the desert and suffered extensive structural damage. A fighter jet roars past the crowd, pulling a flawless vertical twist. Power and precision just above their heads. In a fiery burst of countermeasures, one jet desperately tries to shake off its pursuer. But it's too late. The strike lands and the lead aircraft spirals out of control, defeated in this deadly aerial duel. Realizing the crash was inevitable, the pilot pulls the jet upward one last time, ejecting at the final second, leaving behind a doomed aircraft that spirals downward and erupts in flames. A fleet of military helicopters cuts across the sky in perfect formation. Suspended beneath them, the national and party flags of Vietnam wave boldly in the wind. A moving display of national pride, unity, and discipline. A Trans-Asia ATR-72 skimmed traffic, then crashed into a river, all caught on dash cams. This is the Lockheed C-130J Super Hercules, operated by the Indian Air Force. Designed for tactical airlift missions, this powerful aircraft plays a vital role in transporting troops, cargo, and providing humanitarian aid across diverse terrains. A true workhorse of the skies. A fiery crash erupts just beyond the traffic light. An aircraft has gone down in the middle of the road. A small plane clips a tree and crashes just seconds later. This is the Lockheed L-382 Hercules, operated by Linden Air Cargo. Known for its ability to land on short, rugged runways, this beast is built to deliver, even in the most remote corners of the world. This intense moment shows a helicopter attempting to land near the shoreline, only to be hit by a strong gust of wind. The aircraft suddenly drifts off balance, coming dangerously close to losing control. Thankfully, the pilot managed to stabilize it just in time, avoiding a potential disaster. In a rare and breathtaking moment, the SR-71 Blackbird screams past at low altitude, a thunderous reminder of why it was once the fastest jet on Earth. Watch as the F-16 Fighting Falcon ignites its afterburner and shoots straight into the sky, a raw display of speed, power, and precision engineering. What started as a perfect loop turned tragic. The plane spirals down and slams into the water below, shocking everyone watching. 4 Chinese Su-30 fighters slice through the sky in a razor-sharp formation. A breathtaking show of discipline, precision, and raw power. This F-16 roars across the sky in a high-speed bank, slicing the air with precision and leaving behind a shockwave of raw power. Don't let the propeller fool you. The Super Tucano may look small, but it's a deadly war machine built for close air support and precision strikes. Four engines thunder as the P-3 Orion powers down the runway, lifting off for yet another long-range patrol across the open sea. The AH-64 Apache carves through the skyline in an aggressive banking turn, locked, loaded, and built for domination on the battlefield. The massive Y-20 Kunpeng lines up on the runway. China's answered a heavy military lift, ready to carry tanks, troops, or relief to anywhere on Earth. Just as the wheels touch the runway, the pilot suddenly pulls up, aborting the landing and taking back to the skies in a dramatic go-around. The Gripen fighter surges down the runway and blasts into the sky, accelerating with raw speed and unmatched agility, ready for anything. The CH-47 Chinook skims just above the water, its twin rotors ripping the surface as it prepares for a tactical insertion or extraction mission. The F-22 Raptor slices through the sky at blistering speed, cloaked in vapor and afterburner flame. This stealth jet is the apex of air dominance. A massive C-17 Globemaster thunders over city rooftops, flying so low it startles the street below. This is military aviation up close and personal. In a devastating moment, the aircraft plunged from high altitude, crashing straight into the ground and erupting in a massive fireball. With twin afterburners blazing, the F-22 Raptor tears through the sky in a hard banking turn, unmatched in speed, stealth, and sheer air dominance. The AV-8. B Harrier shoots skyward in a near-vertical climb, showcasing its iconic thrust-vectoring power, built for close support and unmatched versatility. The B-1B Lancer roars into the sky with afterburners blazing. This supersonic bomber was built to strike deep, fast, and with overwhelming power.